My fish fam, it's Nikachu, Merfolk Master, and we are going to be playing a format that I'm not very familiar with because
Popper.
no, not Pauper. Actually, Pauper has the same problem as Standard. There's usually no Merfolk in Standard, but guess what? They changed the rules. There's 3 years. 3 years worth of cards in Standard, and guess what? It stretches to quite a few cards that we have available to us. And so, yeah, okay, let's just talk about it. Now, is this a competitive deck? Well, my experience says no, it's not, but it's a deck. So if you want to have fun, you can build this thing, and maybe you already have most of the cards from Pioneer, because there's a lot of familiar faces with Cenote Scout. We got Deep Root Pilgrimage, some Flood Pits, Hex Catcher, but we got some new ones. We got the Mistway Spy. It's a 1/1 flyer for a blue. It has other abilities, but they're useless. The most important ability is that it flies, because in Standard, evasion is everything. Getting in damage is everything. Right now, the board is just clogged like crazy. So anything that can get in for damage evasively is the way to go. So Mistway Spy is good for that. Now, of course, we also have Unable to Scream, which is the premier removal spell that you've seen in Pioneer. Same thing with Witness Protection. Just a way of dealing with very large creatures. There are demon decks in Standard. So actually, Unable to Scream sort of deals with the demons. Witness Protection does it better because it actually turns the creature into a legitimate business person, a citizen creature, whereas Unable to Scream turns it into a Tor artifact in addition to its other type. So if it's a demon, it's still a demon. Cenote Scout for a cantrip, and of course we've got the Deep Root Pilgrimage Subterranean Schooner combo. So what's the payoff to playing this deck? Well, you get access to Subterranean Schooner, a blue 1 generic 3/4 vehicle. When it attacks, the creature that crewed it gets to explore, so that can be card advantage, at least card selection to keep gas on top of your deck. But because it combos with Deep Root Pilgrimage, tap your random Merfolk, tap the Mistway Spy, the Flood Pits Drowner, your Vidalian Hexcatcher, your Cenote Scout, and you make tokens. You make a token for every Merfolk you have on the battlefield. And it's pretty big. It's big enough that it outclasses like most of the creatures. Doesn't have evasion like Smuggler's Copter, but we've got to make do. Hexcatcher, Flash, buffs up the random garbage you have on the board, including like the Deep Root Pilgrimage stuff. Okay, now here's where things get very interesting. Cryptic Coat. Like I said, evasion is key. Evasion is king, and Cryptic Coat is one of those ways that it's a 3-mana equipment. When it comes into play, you cloak the top card of your library and attach Cryptic Coat to it, and the equipped creature gets +1/+0, cannot be blocked, and you also pay 2 mana to put this thing back into your hand. And remember, the disguised creature, it has Ward 2, so it's super hard to kill. And if they want to kill it, then very likely they're wasting their entire turn or tapping out to do it, which is fine. And I've had many games where you need a mana sink. Cryptic Coat will be that mana sink. I mean, you have 5 mana, attack with Cryptic Coat, pay 2, bring it back to your hand, just replay it and get another guy on the battlefield. Remember, when you bring it back to your hand, the 2/2 creature stays on the board. And remember, you can also flip that 2/2 creature into a much bigger creature, potentially a much bigger creature, if it is a creature that is disguised. Next, we got Cure the Rising Tide. I don't feel strongly about this card. It's a 3-mana 3/2. You get to draw 2 and discard 2 and it enters the battlefield. And if you have Threshold, so 7 or more cards, and you attack, you get an 8/8 Octopus creature token. The problem is Cure is not very good at attacking into a bunch of stuff on the battlefield, so that's not great. Although it is fine to exchange Kiora for maybe a random creature on the battlefield if you are going to be getting the 8/8 Octopus anyway.
Do you get to creating more?
No, actually, it's a legendary. It's a legendary.
Oh,
you just gotta read that.
but it stays on the board. It doesn't. You don't have to sacrifice it at the end of turn. It's just there.
Yeah, you don't sacrifice it at the end of turn.
Pretty good.
But if you attack with it, you don't have it good as a blocker. It'd been much better if I get the 8/8 perpetually and then
it's
really
huge.
It would have been great.
Big.
Now the other card, Mockingbird. At first I'm like, this card's not really all that good or important. But then I realized one way of winning in Standard is you have to win on mana. Like Sentinel of the Nameless City is legal. In standard, I'm not playing it because it's just too clunky. And like I said, like the boards are cluttered with creatures, so you don't get in damage on the ground. So I leaned my curve down to be really really small. If you want to use removal spells, you're either going to spend like 1 to 2 mana or more on my 1 to 2 mana creatures. And Mockingbird was pretty good because if you copy Cenote Scout, Mistway Spy, Floodpits Drowner, Kiora the Rising Tide, it flies. Because remember, it gets all the abilities of that creature. It copies the creature, but it gets flying in addition to all of that. So evasion is key to winning. And Floodpits Drowner, a simple tempo card versus a lot of decks, has some problems because it's has 1 toughness, and again, you can't attack very well with this thing, but you can use it as a removal spell.
Yeah, that stun thing is pretty good.
Pick your poison, love it. Basically kills flying creatures, destroys enchantments against key decks, and sometimes hits artifacts. Snakeskin Veil versus decks with bounce or removal. You might want this card to protect your creature from removal or tempo. Minor Misstep. I've gained a huge appreciation for this card. We don't have a whole lot of way to protect ourselves from aggro decks. And like, those mono red aggro decks, Rakdos aggro decks. Minor Misstep is not bad. They go for the what is that rage card? Can't remember. The 1 red +3/+3 or +2/+2, and you get a roll token and trample. Like that gets countered by my Minor Misstep amongst a lot of creatures. So I like it. I like this. I like the stock of Minor Misstep. Then we have some witness protections.
What's Mental Misstep?
Mental Misstep is the banned card that counters anything that's 1 mana. So you can pay 2 life instead of 1 mana. Oh, I forgot about Soulstone Sanctuary. It's basically the Mutavault of the deck. You can pay 4 mana, and it's permanently a 3/3 creature with Vigilance and all creature types. And very often it's a 4/4 with Vidalian Hexcatcher on the battlefield, so it's free to attack, and you can tap it to get more tokens with your Deeproot Pilgrimage. And the mana base is nice. You have Myakos, Cavernous Souls, Botanical Sanctum. We got a good mana base. All right, with that, let's get into our standard league. We won the die roll. Would I like to play first? I would love to go first. My sideboard showing for some reason. This hand's not impressive, actually. We have no payoff card in our hand. If we had even Deeproot Pilgrimage, Hexcatcher would not be bad to just buff up our flyers, but we have none of that. So I think we're going to mull. I like that it curves out, because I hate being choked on mana. This hand is better. Okay, I'm going to keep.
Is this what you're playing in Chicago?
Yes.
Ah.
I'm going to play this in Chicago.
Are you going to see the big bean when you're in Chicago?
No.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
No. I also don't know. Oh, no, I do. Oh, yeah, the bean, the big T1000 bean.
Yeah, that's the one.
The T1000 bean.
We saw the Sears Tower in 1999.
I'm in a bit of a pickle here. I could play Mockingbird. Oh, by the way, some people might ask you, why aren't you playing with Enduring Curiosity? Great card, too. I think you could remove Kiora the Rising Tide or Cryptic Coat for it. I tested them all. And they're all good in some respects and all bad in some respects. Enduring Curiosity being bad because it's just clunky as hell. Do I want to cast this Mockingbird for nothing? I think I don't. And I'm going to really want to keep it for Floodpits Drowner. I'm going to start off with Subterranean Schooner. We're probably going to follow it up with Floodpits Drowner to a crew, start attacking, and then we'll get Mockingbird eventually to copy the Floodpits Drowner. And our opponent is playing Rakdos in the beginning, which is good because we've got a bunch of nothing plays right now. So you can't use a removal spell on the Subterranean Schooner. And then even if they play land past the turn, well, it does nothing. Because we're going to play a land just past the turn with our Floodpits Drowner up, and hopefully force our opponent to make a move, tap down, and then we can take advantage of it. Ooh. What is this? It enters the battlefield tapped? Oh, it's a creature land. I don't know what this is. Forsaken Miner, can't block. You commit a crime, you may pay black. If you do, oh, bring it back. Crimes?
Scruff McGruff is here to take a bite out of crime.
I got 2 of them. Can't block with either of them.
I think they're still making Scruff McGruff content in 2024.
Oh, yeah? Good for them. Okay, well, let's get in some damage already.
Probably has an OnlyFans.
I doubt it. Okay, let's start getting some value here. Let's attack for 3. They're going to attack us for, well, a good chunk of damage next turn. Well, Cavern of Souls. Do I play that? I can't rep. The problem is if I play that, I don't represent anything. If I play Yavimaios, I can represent like some sort of counter spell, although it's not a whole lot of counter spells. But I need. Okay, I'm gonna play Deeproot Pilgrimage and Mockingbird next turn. This Cavern of Souls can't cast either of those, so I will play the Yavimaios. It's just that I don't want to give up information I don't have to give. And next turn, after I play the Soul Stone Sanctuary, which maybe I don't have to, they'll know most of my hand. Is just what I'm getting at. 3 mana for Corpse of the Lost. Skeletons you control. Are you a skeleton? Oh, we are up against Skeleton's Kindred. When it enters, create a 2/2 skeleton token at the beginning of your end step. If you descended this turn, you may pay 1. Pay 1 life. If you do, return Corpse of the Lost to its owner's hand. If you descended if a permanent card was put into your graveyard from anywhere. Okay. With haste! Oh wow, this card's crazy. This is an aggro deck all of a sudden.
Bloop.
Cure the Rising Tide. Not bad. But we can't curve out with that card, so we're not going to play it. But I tell you what we are going to play. We're going to start off with our Deeproot Pilgrimage. And I want to attack with one extra damage. So we're going to play our Mockingbird for 2. Which copies the Floodpit's Drowner, which then lets us tap down. This is a token. Okay, we're going to retap this thing that we tapped down a second ago. Now we're going to equip. And we're going to create some blockers here. Exactly how I wrote it up. And attack. Unable to scream. Is that good? I don't have anything to do next turn because I'm going to play Kiora. So we might as well. I think we'll keep that on top. Put in our graveyard. No, that's a good piece of a decent chunk of removal. Deal 5. It is a Rakdos deck. I don't think I'm going to block with my Floodpit's Drowner, so let's tap it right now to make a token. I don't want to turn my Schooner into a creature on my opponent's turn and give them the ability to kill it. So while our opponent's tapped out, let's maximize the tokens that we can make. And these are going to be decent blockers.
Oh, yeah. They'll be huge.
So, and this needs to come from the graveyard. If you do return... At the beginning of your end step, if you descended this turn, you may pay 1 life. You do return it back. Oh, you can just return it from the battlefield back to hand. So if something dies, and then you replay it. So I could double block the haste creature. You technically descended. If you commit a crime, this thing can come back. I think I'm going to double block this skeleton to maximize how annoying I'm going to be in this game.
Oh, yeah.
And I think that's okay.
Die. Again.
I don't want to kill this thing because if they commit a crime, they can just pay a black and it just comes back. Ooh, Fear of Missing Out. That is definitely a card that I need to unable to scream.
What kind of crime? Petty, corporate, war?
Apparently, in the game, if they target something, they target you. That's a crime.
I'm going to commit a war crime.
It is a crime against humanity.
We're gonna need tribunals and all that.
They said, pointing is rude. Well, here you can go to jail. Don't point your lightning bolt at me, or your Thoughtseize.
FOMO. It's actually pretty neat.
Yeah, it's called a FOMO. What is this one? Enters create a ring. That's interesting. They could discard this Forsaken Miner. Oh, you're already killing my creatures. How rude. You want to return it to your hand? Did they lose anything? Yeah, yeah, they did. Okay, we got an Unable to Scream. Let's make sure Fear of Missing Out has not going to scream. It's a very powerful card. Very, very strong. Play my Cavern of Souls because I don't want to pay life.
Got some good cards in Standard from Merfolk.
Ooh! I made a mistake. I was supposed to first play the Kiora first to see what I would draw, and then maybe I get something better than Unable to Scream. Whatever. Well, gotta discard both these. They're both good cards, but it's okay. No, it's just awkward how this whole thing. You know what I could have maybe done is activated one of these first, kept Cure in my hand, um, and then figured it out from there. Okay, they're gonna chump block. And let's crew this. And I think I'm going to be in chump blocking mode from here while I attack with everything else. We don't need anything. Like, we have enough creatures in play. These Soul Stone Sanctuaries, they're a beating. They're a pretty big beating. And remember, it has Vigilance, so you can attack, and then after you're done attacking, tap it for mana to cast something afterwards. Also, I don't mind at end of, like, you attack Vigilance, pass the turn, at the end of their turn, tap it just for mana to trigger the Deep-Root Pilgrimage. So there's a lot of little interactions here, right? There's a lot of little interactions.
That's the whole point about the Merfolk deck. It's tricky.
Yeah.
It's not just, mind-numbing, Cro-Magnon drooling, the stupid whatever there is. I don't even know what the meta is in Modern anymore. It's too weird. It's evolved.
Well, this isn't Modern. So
I know. I'm just saying.
There's a whole
whatever happened to Jund
and
what happened to Jund and
it's just
Death
called
Shadow.
It's just Thoughtseize deck. Jund players, they just look for what's the best Thoughtseize deck.
What happened to all those lovable classics that we all used to enjoy? Primeval
4-2.
Titan.
Interesting. Ugh, so tempting.
Dredge and
so I could just chump block, right? What's coming off the top? Nothing? Something? It's tempting. I should just should I kill one of these things? Okay, let's just kill one of these things. Does it come back tapped or with haste? You have to pay a black for it though. Okay, whatever. I'll do that.
Wizards has completely lost their mind.
Completely.
So they've now expanded Standard to 3 years from what? It was supposed to be 1 year before?
No, it was 2 years.
Or how many sets? How many sets?
It's they expanded to 3 years.
Pretty soon it'll be 4 and 5. It'll be Modern 2.0 or whatever.
I wonder, I guess this thing's a blocker. It's coming to block me. Gonna come block my Soulstone Sanctuary. Would you like to pay life to bring this Corpse of the Lost back? Nope. I wonder if they can even commit a crime versus me. Well, we don't draw anything exciting, which is also not exciting. Do they know any about any of these cards? I think they know about the forest, so we might as well play it. Trigger. Cure attacks for a little bit more, but it's not necessary.
You're 4 cards away from the.
Okay, I'll tap the Cura. Yeah, I know. No, yeah, I'm 4 cards. The 4 cards is an eternity
in this format.
Oh, another land card. That's just great. I don't really need any more of these damn lands. Oh, they're coming to get my goose, my golden goose,
which is an actual card.
That's okay. We need to deal the damage. Maybe I should have attacked with Cura. I played my land, right? Yeah, I did the forest and pass. And so here's the deal. We can tap the Soul Stone to create a token to just chump block if necessary. I guess the only card I'm afraid of is like Monstrous Rage. That was the card I couldn't remember earlier in the...
Whatever happened to Burn and Blue-White Control and Merfolk?
Well, this is going to make me paranoid. Ooh. Is this like all Monstrous Rage? It has to be.
Plug with everything.
So at least one Monstrous Rage. Okay, if it's one Monstrous Rage, it deals 7. What if it's 2 Monstrous Rages? If it's 2 Monstrous Rages, what does it do? Does it create a second roll token? Scryfall. Monstrous Rage. No, it gets +2/+0, create a roll token, and it can't make another one. So that's 5, 9. So I have to block up to 9 damage. Sorry, no, okay, that's 9. This thing's 3, I'm at 6. I could block. I could double block, make a token, activate this one, and I think I win. Oh no, wait a minute. No, you can. There's another world where this attack is free, and then after they target me with something or target a creature, commit a crime, they're gonna pay double black and put it back onto the battlefield. If it came back tapped, this is not a problem. I don't know what's in my opponent's deck, which is my sticky situation here.
There's a card they should make. Sticky situation.
So I block, you kill it dies, you kill this, you pay 2, you get this thing back. Skeletons get +1/+0 and have haste. Okay, whatever, you have Monstrous Rage. What if I don't do this? Okay, so double block, play a creature. So my problem is... Well, my problem's a lot of things. This feels like such a Monstrous Rage deck. But if it's a Monstrous Rage deck, maybe they don't have removal. Okay, they've been acting like they have no removal. So maybe I'll just do this. I don't care.
There's no penalty.
Okay, we're going to add a mana. I just hope this is enough.
Remember in Calgary when you left your toque in the Uber?
Yeah, it was terrible. I had to buy another one. I bought another 2 on Amazon immediately that night. Lose all my dress wear. Oh, can they surprise block? Can it enters the battlefield, create a cursed roll token attached to target creature you control? Sure.
Can they I've surprise block?
There you commit a crime. But they do have a pay a black. Oh, it can't block! I don't care. No wonder it doesn't come to play tapped. It just can't block, period. Okay, well, I'm going to attack for lethal this turn, and hopefully that works. They're in a dilemma. They don't really want to... Okay, there's a creature here, right? But it costs 3 mana to activate.
Big.
I don't know. Yeah, I flood out quite a bit for some stupid reason. I do have mana sinks in this deck. Anyway, let's just go for lethal. Because why not? How many things do I have in the graveyard? Well, hopefully we can get more in the graveyard. Attack with everything. Cura will make a token, and then whenever we want to tap Soulstone Sanctuary, it will also make a token. Floodpit's Drowner now does not make a token because it only has Vigilance, and I cannot tap it for any reason. But seems like RC Merriam wants to do something. I wonder, is that Ross Merriam? Not entirely sure. Okay, so torch the tower, going to smack poor little Kiora. 2 triggers. Or 2 with haste. Oh, there was a torch the tower. So what, I could have just chump blocked, is what you're telling me? How does this work? Deals 2 damage. If the spell was bargained, you may sacrifice an artifact. Okay.
If you commit a crime, bargains. How much evergreen are they going to add in the next 2 years?
I have no idea.
The hell's a bargain?
Huh? Bargain is when you sacrifice an artifact. You get an extra effect.
Too many words.
It's like a weird kicker cost.
That rule book is getting thicker by the minute.
And, okay, so our opponent has to block these creatures. At least one.
When you bamboozle a
Seems
card.
pretty obvious that this one has to block the Soulstone Sanctuary. Okay, tap to add a mana. Tap for this. Okay, get in for... Well, it looks like I could have just chump blocked with that damn token. And then just win that turn.
Yeah. But, of course, reading the card, you understand the card.
Okay, now I can't afford, actually, to play around Monstrous Rage, so I'm just going to chump block. Also, I desperately need to draw some threats. Like, oh, we got all our threats in the beginning of the game, and then nothing for, I don't know, 4 turns here. We had a great starting hand. Starting hand was like 2 lands, Flood Pit's Drowner, Deeproot Pilgrimage, Subterranean Schooner, and the Hexcatcher. And what did we draw? No, sorry, I drew the Hexcatcher, and I drew... No, I didn't draw the Hexcatcher. That came from Cura. I drew and discarded the Hexcatcher. Okay, I don't know what this is, but I can't do anything about it. This comes tapped, exile one target creature, sack another creature. This creature gains indestructible until end of turn and tap it. That's fine. But the problem is I'm at 2, so I'm about to die. Yeah, that's not huge enough. I needed like I needed exactly that like a million turns ago. No, and now I'm gonna attack for an insignificant amount of damage and then lose. Yeah, I mean, I'm not 100% certain, but it looks like I just needed like just one threat, one extra threat, and that would have been enough. I get that a lot in Standard, actually. I get that a lot in Standard.
That's the fear of missing out.
Okay, what do we want? Witness Protection doesn't look good here because the creatures that die... No, we do have to hit Fear of Missing Out at the very least, and maybe that Dragon. Okay, so that's fine. Maybe we want Snakeskin Veil. So I can't tell if they have Monstrous Rage. This is also where... I would say my win rate has been super deflated in Standard because I just can't predict what I'm seeing. Looks like Cryptic Coat should be fine. Another thing is Cryptic Coat can be used defensively to like block, bounce back to your hand, block, and so on. Do I want Mistway Spy? There's a world where I can be very defensive by siding in like Pick Your Poison and Snakeskin Veil, but then I have to side out things like Deeproot Pilgrimage and maybe the Mistway Spy because it's just very small.
We need more Merfolk detectives.
They had a flying creature. They had enchantment. Unfortunately, enchantment gets some value. Deeproot Pilgrimage. Honestly, it probably shouldn't be that good in this matchup. I know it like chump blocked a lot of stuff. Kira, I can't tell. It's probably trash. Okay, let's side out. So maybe I don't know what to side out here. It's tough, and I'm gonna be on the play. How good is Deeproot Pilgrimage in here? How good is how much removal can they possibly have? It could be a lot. It could be almost none. I didn't get to see a whole lot of their deck. Well, I have a minute for it, so... Okay, I guess we'll just protect our creatures the best we can. And maybe I'm just going to trim on Deeproot Pilgrimage, Subterranean Schooner, and Cura.
What about some sorcery card that adds an extra 5 minutes to your sideboard?
Huh?
What about some sort of sorcery that adds 5 minutes to your sideboard time?
I don't know.
Come on, Wizards. There's some design space you haven't explored yet. The sideboard zone.
I'm gonna bring some of these threats back. I'm just gonna set out all the pilgrimages. It looked good that game, but if I bring in a lot of non-creature spells, I feel like that's the one I'm supposed to take out. On the play, a green source with Cenote Scout. On the draw, I would keep this, but on the play, I don't really want to do it. This hand's not good either.
Oy.
This hand does not have any gas. Okay, I will mulligan again.
No.
Okay, this hand is not good, but it's not worth throwing away. I'll get rid of the Mistway Spy, and we're just going to try to copy a bunch of Cenote Scouts and go Cenote Scout aggro, I suppose. Okay, Cenote Scout, find us. Gas! Oh.
Anyone from Chicago, what's your favorite place to eat?
Not gas. Oh, the drawing a land is okay. As long as we keep drawing into... If we draw into gas for the next 2 turns. Clone my Cenote Scout. Mistway Spy. I don't want that card. That is not that good. I need better cards than that. At least these fly.
Which is pretty cool.
I should have maybe considered keeping this card on top, even though I was going to bin it, with the purposes of just giving myself a 2/2 flyer and just try to win through these flyers. But like, yeah, like maybe I should have just kept this thing and I would have guaranteed a 2/2 and then I dump it.
All things considered, this is turning out pretty good.
No, this is terrible. We have nothing now. We are top decking from here, and if our opponent plays any removal, we're screwed.
This clown.
And we mulligan to 5 on the play.
How is whoa. How is he a 3/2 for 1 mana?
Enters, create a roll token attached to a creature you control. If you control a roll on it, put that. I don't know. It's just a 1 mana 3/2. There's power creep in this game.
What the fuck?
What the hell? Enters, create a curse roll token.
No.
If you control another roll on it, put that one. What does the curse do? And apparently we lost one of our creatures to Final Vengeance. As initial cost to cast the spell, sack a creature enchantment. Oh, I guess there was a bad enchantment on the creature. Their opponent wanted to get rid of. Okay, well, at least we're defending. We can't attack with our 1/1 here, but we can defend now. I have a feeling to win this game, we cannot miss on our top deck. We have to play a threat every single turn or we're toast.
It's going to happen.
Well, that's not good news. Enters, create a crystal. So what that means is there's a removal spell for the Subterranean Schooner, like 100%. I guess I'm just going to hold it back. The Schooner matters so much more than anything else. If they're going to hold up mana for this thing, that might be a good thing.
Lovely.
Or maybe have something like this, you know? Final Vengeance. 1 mana sorcery.
Blue is always getting the short end of the stick in this game.
There's a lot of people who might disagree with you. Okay, so there was a removal spell.
Is there elves?
Hence why there's a 3/2 here. Ooh, Flood Pit Strander is great.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's...
Is there elves in Standard?
I have no idea. Probably not. Soulstone is fine. That's like the best thing we can draw off of an Explorer. Because that at least translates into a creature.
Hmm.
So you definitely have a removal spell of some sort. Just don't know what it is. Forsaken Miner cannot block. This thing literally gives haste to all these damn things. Oh yeah, it gives all the skeletons haste. Cancel. Let's go to beginning of combat.
Speedy Bones.
Yeah, Speedy Bones. They work for Dr. Bones Pizza.
Mr. Bones Pizza.
Oh, was it Mr. Bones Pizza?
Yeah. For those who don't know, Mr. Bones was a cult classic pizzeria in Winnipeg that eventually just... I mean, they're full of cockroaches and it was disgusting. But some people claim that there was this golden era of pizza and it was from Mr. Bones.
Yeah, only Mr. Bones knows this.
And then there was the revival in the late 2010s that existed for like a week.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. There was this huge thing. It's finally back. And then they got shut down.
Okay, what's the cursed roll token? Enchanted creature has base power and toughness 1/1. Ah, okay. So the idea is they have to get rid of the curse, and they definitely have, I think, Final Vengeance in hand to defeat my subterranean. Do they have it to defeat my subterranean schooner? Okay, Cryptic Code is great because I can use this to perpetually. I can use this to perpetually block stuff. So let's again attack with. This is a 3/2. Attack with everything. Unable to scream. I think we'll put that in the graveyard. Because especially since we're... Okay, you got to remember... Actually, I got to remember that I should be playing Cryptic if I really want to draw like a land or something. Or if I want to put gas on top. Or, I don't know. Maybe this is not solved. Because when I play Cryptic Coat, I'm going to put the card that's on top of my deck underneath Cryptic Coat. Like every single time. Okay, what's going to happen here? Something fancy? Something fancy is about to happen. Nowhere to run.
Nowhere to hide.
Okay. You're going to kill my thing? How does this work? Creatures... Okay. Ooh, I lose Hexproof. That sucks. That super sucks. I guess there was nowhere to run last time when they were attacking, so that was the card. That was the missing piece of the puzzle. Is this a creature? Okay. Not a creature. But now here's the plan. I don't know if it's a good plan, because if we block stuff, then Corpse of the Lost goes back and remakes stuff. And we definitely can't block this damn thing. So I can block this, pay 2, bounce back, but take 6 in the meantime. No, I'll probably have to block this thing with Flood Pit's Drowner to stay ahead. Or just stay even. Sad thing is usually killing this has a cost because it has Ward 2, but this thing says, nah. Nah. Not important.
If you ever stay at the Best Western in downtown Calgary, excellent breakfast. All the sausage I could eat.
It's actually possible that this deck has one or two too many lands in it. Very early versions of my deck had like way more 3-drops, and I've stripped almost all of them away, and now it's a really low curve deck. Yeah, maybe actually this deck has just too many lands. Probably one too many lands. Do you know how we fix that? We side some lands out during sideboarding. Only game 1 we can flood out. Games 2 and 3, I can fix the problem. It can be done. Mind you, I do have some like mana sinking. Like you do need mana to like activate this thing. You need 5 lands, or sorry, you do need at least 4 lands in play to turn it into a creature.
You do need mana to play the game.
You do. Like I still feel like I'm pretty mana hungry with this deck.
These are very close games, though. You're not getting steamrolled. It's very tight.
Yeah, but I feel like that's all my games with this deck. Like I said, it's not competitive. It's fun. It's fun. I have a good time.
This is competitive.
No. I mean, there's some decks that just completely smash this thing. The Jeskai Convoke deck, that's an auto loss.
Wizards, you gotta balance this.
Well, that deck isn't that popular.
Doesn't matter. Balance. All the colors should be, balanced.
It does have some good matchups. I think the Simic Tempo deck hates playing against this thing. What's going on here? Oh, it's their turn. Case of the Skeleton. Oh, it's a skeleton deck. Can't block Menace and Haste. That's great. Oh yeah, because of this Corpse of the Lost is absolutely insane. Absolutely insane. Okay, take 3. So I'm going to take 6.
Bog standard format, I'd say.
Oh, it's got
Illegal blocking.
3. Oh, that's bad. Because if I double block, I lose both creatures. Well, can you commit a crime? Guess that's the real question. Apparently not. Okay, we'll return our Crypticope back to hand. I'm sure the Corpse of the Lost is coming back to hand. Snakeskin Veil is interesting. Huh. Can I turn this into anything? No. It'd be really nice to get this Soulstone into the game. Damn, I really needed this freaking flyer to be a 2/2. But then if I didn't dump this Mist Waste by a long time ago, I would have drawn like 1 more land in this game. How many of these creatures am I going to deal with? This thing's going to be on tap. It's a 1/1. It's not even a skeleton. This is not a skeleton either. But this is a skeleton. I got to deal with Skeletors here. And this thing, it's a 2/3. Again with Menace.
Do they have to add calcium artificially into that oat milk that you drink?
I have no idea.
Thinking about bones here. And then anyone in the YouTube comments, if you enjoy oat milk, why? What's wrong with you?
It's a good alternative to milk, damn it.
Yeah, you know what? The vanilla stuff is pretty good. I like it. But the plain stuff is just ugh.
Okay, so I can hold off this stupid skeleton crap for some time. Yeah, okay. You get a creature. Maybe I'm supposed to be more on defense. Like, I'm not really the aggro here now, am I? There's like 4 creatures here. There's 1 random card in hand that I don't know about. Yeah, probably this thing has to be on blocking duty.
Merfolk Scout Bird. Huh.
Oh, we're only attacking with 1 creature this time, huh?
A show of weakness.
Maybe. Don't you want to do that? Okay, I think I want to start attacking with this. So I think I'm going to take 3, block this with the Cenote Scout. Then then I can get. Oh no! But then if I attack, bounce, replay it. Yeah, I could do that every turn. Or I block. Then if I attack with this, you can block. Problem is, I'm not really getting anywhere if I'm not attacking every turn. They don't cancel this. Okay, I block, I take 3. Next turn I attack for 3. Bounce, replay it, keep this thing back. This thing gets replayed. I can still block this creature. This creature, I can't do anything with. No, I have this creature. No, I don't have this creature anymore. Damn it. Sort of losing this war here.
You'll rebound.
I do have a Snakeskin Veil for when it's... Oh god, there's another one of these lands. That's a good draw. That's like a very good draw. I guess I'll just attack with everything? I'm just oh no, actually I could leave this 2/2 and if they attack with this, what is... Oh no, but it still has Menace. Doesn't really get me anywhere. What are you laughing at? I don't get it.
The T1000B.
Oh. I was like, what are you laughing for this entire time? Still on that T1000 bean train.
That's what he turns into to get John Cone. Gigantic bean.
Maybe I should still attack for 1. Attack for 1. This has Menace. But I can tap this down with Flood Pit's Drowner. Does it have Menace? So I need at least 2 creatures to block that thing?
There's so many delicate interactions in this format.
Yeah, I know. Okay, I'm just not going to attack with crap. We're going to wait.
Andy had it best with the burn deck. Just count to 20.
Yeah.
Simple, straightforward, easy. He's still hanging in there, folks.
I'm still here. Oh, at any moment these things can come back. Totally forgot about that. I get targeted once. It's not good. And what's going on over here? Sacrifice to solve. You control no suspected skeletons. If unsolved, solve at the beginning. I have no idea what the hell that means. No suspected skeletons. Okay, we're going to Flood Pits this other Menace thing. Especially since it attacks for more. If they attack with everything, I'll double block with these Cenote Scouts and just block the stupid Spiteful Hex Mage. And if there's a removal spell anywhere, then we have Snakeskin Veil. But I guess there won't be a removal spell.
Well, hurry it up, man. Figure it out. You're going to lose.
It's a delicate situation.
For him, yeah.
Unfortunately, I don't have that much evasion. Well, I mean, I do have evasion, but I'm not making any use of it right now.
What is
Damn, unable to scream.
What's this snakeskin thing do?
Huh?
What's the snakeskin thing?
It gives my creature hexproof and it gets a +1/+1 counter. We're both pretty low on time. When it attacks, you may discard a card if you do draw a card. Sounds like value. They had a land. If I block, I should just block here because frankly this Flood Pit strategy is doing shit. Bounce back to hand. Cannot play it this turn. Okay, finally I can start attacking for some sum of damage. We'll attack for 4 actually. I could attack for 4. Then the opponent can bring out another creature. But I have 1. Should I go for lethal? What's my best chance of winning? This is all unblockable. I can take a few points of damage. That'd be 4. Okay, let's go for a win. Okay, this has menace, so I need at least 2 creatures in play. Did I screw that up?
Well, you can turn the land into a creature.
Oh no, that thing, oh no, but there's a new creature coming in. That's menace. Okay, disguise it face down. No, just gonna cast for 1. Maybe that wasn't necessary. I could have left this thing unblocked and then, no, I don't know. It's tough. It's tough. Anyway, I can double block with my Soulstone Sanctuary and Mistway Spy on 1 creature. No! No! No!
Why not?
I'm dead.
No.
I'm dead because they can bring the thing back.
The skeleton deck is tricky.
It is, isn't it? Damn it. You committed a crime. Yeah, that was perfect.
Stop.
Alright, whatever. Good games. Okay, that was game 1.
That's lame.
Can't get through all the damn thing. Because if it dies, then I only have 1 creature to block all the menace creatures. And it will be like, what, 6 power or something coming my way?
Welcome to the Bone Zone.
And the other problem is... Oh, and also, sorry, there's more power than that coming my way. And then if I protect, then I can't block with... I can't activate the Soulstone Sanctuary. Anyway, mulligan,
alright.
Remember, that was a mulligan to 5. It was a pretty good game, all things considered.
Tight. It wasn't a steamroll.
It wasn't that bad. All right, that was round 1. Let's move on to round 2. Okay, I won... So I lost the die roll. I don't have a 1-drop in hand, and I don't know what our opponent's doing, but they have... they mulled to 6. Honestly, Standard is so mana efficient that I really don't like having a hand with no 1-drop. But they mulliganed. I'll keep. The hand is pretty decent. Even if they're out in front, we have a Flood Pits Drowner into a Subterranean Schooner. A Cura can also fix our hand. But I'm not thrilled to have no 1-drop in play, and already we're under pressure. If this is the Azorius... Oh, excellent. That's exactly what I wanted to see. Mistway Spy. Perfect.
He's a detective. He uses a magnifying glass.
This is a detective, yeah. This is a human scout. Whenever an enchantment Enters, you fully unlock a room, put a +1/+1 counter on target creature. Okay, that's an enchantment. So that's going to buff this thing up. Okay, I see your gimmick. And this is enchantment spells you cast cost 1 less to cast. Unlock costs you 1 less to cast. Okay. This is a pretty big creature. This is a 2/3. It's not bad.
Yeah.
All things considered.
I mean, just like that other guy from the previous round, that 1 black mana 2/3.
Maybe this is wrong. Maybe I'm supposed to play Flood Pits. Sorry, not Flood Pits. Subterranean Schooner there, but I'll play Flood Pits here.
That's power creep anyway. You gonna stun something?
Yeah, I think maybe they have a flash. Something with flash. Yeah, they're attacking anyway, so they have a flash enchantment. What the hell is in this deck? Okay, I'm not gonna block because they're gonna blow me out somehow, or not.
Stop it.
This had flash. When an enchantment enters, when an enchantment you control enters, and whenever you fully unlock a room, draw a card. Okay.
Oh, come on.
Yeah, take my turn, please. Deep-Root Pilgrimage. That is good. So how do I start this party off? I guess we can start by attacking with our Flood Pits Drowner. If they want to block, we'll trade with a Hex Catcher. Okay, that does not happen. So we'll just deal the 2 damage. Then we are going to play Subterranean Schooner with the threat of Deep-Root Pilgrimage. Oops, I forgot to attack with my Mistway Spy. That was stupid.
Yeah.
Oops. Oops. I'm not used to flying Merfolk. See, that's what I mean when this deck is like tricky to or not tricky. Like I am not playing to the full value of this deck.
It's all right. He was busy wearing a trench coat and smoking a pipe.
What's with these 3D glasses? This is enchantment. Can't be blocked. This has a lot of words on it. Can be blocked. Deals combat damage to a player. Choose one that hasn't been chosen. Put 2+1/+1 counters on it. Draw a card, or becomes a copy of another target creature. That's insane. Can't be blocked. Does a lot of stuff. Their board is so much better than mine. Can't be blocked. Pretty insane. Well, they can't attack into my schooner, which is good. Unable to scream. Oh, you can't be blocked, can you? Well, how about now?
Scumbag.
Becomes a copy of another target creature. Draw a card. Put 2 counters. I sort of want to deal with that now. I think I will. We'll play Deep-Root Pilgrimage. So we can start creating creatures every single turn. Keep this chain going. And I'll unable to... This looks like a pretty good payoff. So I'll unable to scream, play a land, and then next turn probably play Cure of the Rising Tide plus something else. Gremlin Tamer. After everything's a reader. Whenever an enchantment you control enters, and whenever you fully unlock a room, create a 1/1. Ah, so you have your own Deep-Root Pilgrimage.
Lame. That should have been a Merfolk exclusive.
Oh, Ethereal Armor. This thing's gonna get big.
Ooh.
But you don't have Trample. Oh, but you do draw a card. That's sick. Oh, that's why. Oh, hold on. What is doing this? This is the card draw. Enters. Oh, I didn't read this properly. I should have unable to scream this thing. How the hell is everything getting so damn big?
Well, power creep.
Yeah, apparently.
Richard Garfield is drunk with power. He's lost.
he created power creep in the very first set. Very first set was power crept to crazy amounts. Well, I guess I can go Kiora to find out if I can get a better land than this Yavimaya coast. Oh, which I can't. I did. I found that Soulstone Sanctuary, which is going to be very good for us. So we can make a lot of tokens every turn. That's the good news. We don't have any evasion yet. So attack with the spy. I will flash in the Hex Catcher to deal 1 more point of damage. And pass.
Stop playing things.
Yeah, please.
Look at this board.
ETBs are us. Ooh! Did you play this in the wrong order? Don't you want to play this first and then draw a card off of this?
What's the little sheep? They had the big version of this Enduring Innocence at Calgary.
Oh, yeah?
Like the big card.
Oh, look at that. The creatures created off this other creature triggers the Enduring Innocence. Oh, that's a problem. No. Definitely not.
Ha! You're
Can't
all tapped out.
Can't make mana with those creatures. How do I get ahead here? Okay, so you attacked with this thing, which means... Is it to benefit to me at all if I kill this? Whenever an enchantment you control enters, you get a 1/1 gremlin. Yes, so it's very important that I kill that. So we're probably going to chump block one thing and double block that thing. We need more evasive creatures to close this game out. So I'll block here, double block here.
Look at this tech.
Take 4, which is fine.
Everybody says you're washed up.
Yeah, me too.
Not even close.
And I'll probably, yeah, I'm not gonna play that. I'll just activate our Soulstone Sanctuary. Okay, hold on. What can they block with? What is this? A 1/3? A lot of dinky stuff over here. They're gonna start drawing and playing an obscene number of stuff soon, though. Oh, my graveyard's not full for this damn Kiora. Damn it, Kiora, you don't do squat. Maybe it was an okay spot to attack with the Soulstone. They would have to block with so many things. Yeah, I think I probably could have attacked with the Soulstone there. Oh well. Another optimistic creature. Be optimistic. We're creating 4 tokens a turn. Sadly, I think they're making more tokens than we are. Ugh, that's an enchantment creature. I can't do squat about that. Oh, and it creates two ones.
Yikes.
With flying. So it's going to compete with my flyer. Okay, I regret not attacking with this. Deal a little bit more damage that turn. Holy crap, this is a 5/4. What happened? If you strike me down, Anakin, I'll become more powerful than you could possibly imagine.
What's George Lucas up to these days?
Watching Disney stock. I probably have to double block this thing. Maybe I can triple. What is this? Enchantment spells cost 1 less. This has first strike. Maybe I can triple block this. see what I got available. Definitely want to double block this, and I think, yeah, it looks like I can triple block this other creature. And then take what, 8? Oh, maybe I can't do that. Okay, maybe we got to play it safe. Let's double block this, so it's not going to attack me again. Chump block, chump block. We're going to build up our creatures. I can actually do you know what? Shoot, I forgot about the subterranean schooner. I don't need it anymore because I have another one. I only need one. Okay, some mistakes were made. What is even going on here?
Oh, a bunch of nonsense.
Yeah.
You can blame the other guy.
I need Torpor Orb.
Rosewater. I think this is Rosewater's fault. Richard Garfield should sue Rosewater.
For what?
Oh, I don't know. He'll find something.
It's America. You can always find a reason to sue somebody for anything. Ooh, Mockingbird. Okay, that's interesting because I can copy the Kiora and then I have a flying Kiora. Oh, but there's a damn 4/3 flyer over here. Alternatively, I could copy Floodpit's Drowner.
Alternatively, you could start...
And then start attacking with everything. How is this is a 4/4, 2/3. I can even start attacking with the subterranean schooner, for real.
You can start getting these guys into the graveyard to activate Kiora.
Like, what if I start attacking here? Like, what are you going to do? Oh, there's a 2/4 here. There's some good blocks. I guess one thing I could do is I could copy the Soulstone with Mockingbird and then activate it to get it back, and it's flying. It's a flying 4/4? Yeah, it's a flying 4/4. Sort of wish I can get some more cards, though. So maybe we're going to attack with this Kiora to her death, because it can trade with anything. And then we'll just figure it out from there. I can get hit for a few times in the air with this stupid thing. Do I want to attack with the Soulstone, though? Oh, I'm so stupid. I can't attack with Kiora and then play Mockingbird because Kira's going to be dead. Well, that was dumb. Well, if we exchange with this thing, maybe that'll be okay. It's going to be a 1-for-1. Oh no, it has no nothing. Ugh, that was the worst attack in my life.
It's on camera.
Yeah, it's on camera. Well, everything's on camera. You get to see all my stupid plays. Okay, well, alternatively, then I guess we're going to play a Mockingbird for 1. Copy the Soulstone. That was such bad value. And now, I guess I'm just going to pass. Figure it out from here. That's it. I can counter it? Yeah, I can.
What the hell is that?
I don't know. I don't care.
Oh, it's a mouse.
It's a flash enchantment. I don't know what it is, but it's going to kill me.
You rat bastard.
This thing's destroying me. Ethereal armor on a flyer. That is incredibly evil. I cannot tap. If I tap out, I'm going to get attacked for a lot. I think I have no choice but to let that happen.
Yikes.
Okay. Let's just go to the next game. This is not getting good for me. I need to draw, unable to scream really fast, which is not happening. Otherwise, I'm, chomp blocking this gigantic first strike in the air. Okay, pick your poison. Is this good? Probably. It's probably like just to destroy target enchantment on the battlefield.
Oh yeah.
The Snakeskin Veil, did they target my stuff very often? Not really. Witness Protection actually looks good. Deep Root Pilgrimage was good. But the problem is I'm about to side out a bunch of creatures, so yeah. I'm going to side out probably the Cenote, maybe the Flood Pits Drowner. It's just very bad on the ground. And I'll keep the rest. Oh, I can keep something. I shall keep... one Deep Root Pilgrimage. Basically, I just want to disable their creatures while hitting them for some sum of damage. Okay, we're gonna keep this. This hand looks fine. Hopefully they don't do anything on turn 1. And we can go... Actually, I don't care what they do. Whenever an enchantment you control enters, put a +1/+1 on target creature. Oh, that's great. Oh, actually, maybe it's not too bad. Okay, I'll go... This honestly is not the best unable to scream target. But I guess I'm targeting it anyway.
Could be all he's got.
Whenever an enchantment you control enters, and when you fully unlock a room... Because there's more dangerous creatures out there. The ones that draw cards are awful. Okay, I'm going to let that stay. Oh, I don't want to waste my mana, though. Ugh. Okay, I should have played Schooner. Okay, well, okay. I'm going to justify my bad move with another bad move.
Ha!
There we go. Yeah, I should have just went Schooner pass. And then figured out my turn next turn.
Merfolk Detective.
Because I need to save these for basically the cards that draw cards. That seems like a huge waste, but okay.
Yeah, that's what he's doing. Gets it.
Okay, now I'll play my Schooner.
It's a sailboat.
Yeah. It's a sailboat. Oh, that's it? Okay, well, they have to have some flash creature. Wow. What am I doing here? I guess we can play Mistway. I guess Mistway Spy is okay. And then if we explore something good on top or get a non-land card, it will buff up the Mistway Spy, making it a little bit bigger. We get a land. That's okay. Not going to complain. Play land and pass, and we can play Hexcatcher. Why does this thing have flash? Whenever an enchantment you control enters, whenever you flip. That's obnoxious. This card is so annoying, Sheltered by Ghosts. It sees play in both Pioneer and Standard, and it's really good versus us. Don't forget that it gives the creature ward. I forgot about that a billion times. Ooh, getting aggro. I guess they have another one of these. I'll continue to be aggressive. It's interesting. I got Mockingbird. I can copy the Hexcatcher, but I'm pretty sure I'm going to play Cryptic Coat this turn.
That's a big ship. Holy ship.
Yeah, holy ship. We keep drawing lands, which is actually good because our hand has a bunch of stuff in it. I assume there's another one of these cards coming. But let's
Not anymore.
Let's turn the first one off.
Ah.
And play our Cryptic Coat, which is now something they can't block. Also, I can threaten to block their stuff. I mean, I'd gladly block this and get the Mistwaste buyback.
So he doesn't know what that card is.
See, I knew it. Huh?
He doesn't know
Yeah.
what the cloak card is.
Opponent. Ooh, it's a Hex Catcher. It's good. I can actually play it for its mana cost. Just turn it face up for its mana cost if it's a creature. If it's anything else, you can't do squat. It's just face down for forever. Okay, that's fine because I've got the Witness Protection here. And that's the point. All right, although they have now 2 of these stupid card drawing nonsense cards. I can actually attack for a lot next turn. Interesting. So I can just play up my hand. Although I have no reason to actually unveil this Hex Catcher. Oh no, I do actually. Okay, so let's start with this. I'll copy Hex Catcher. Oh yeah, I forget. I can copy my opponent's. Like I do know I can copy my opponent's stuff, but actually copying the Enduring Innocence is not terrible.
It's so cute. It's a little sheep. Holy sheep.
Holy sheep, Batman. Okay, let's Witness Protection this.
Batman's a detective. He's
Yes.
not a fish though. He's a bat.
So the problem attacking with the Schooner is that there's no good blocks for the opponent. Okay, I'll turn this face up. Let's buff up the rest of our team. Sorry, there's a good block here. They can block with this, and it deals 4. No, it doesn't deal 4. Oh, so they need to do more. Maybe I can attack with it. Why not?
Deal with it.
Mistwaste Spy, put in the graveyard. No, we can keep it. It's not impressive, but it's a random creature, which is useful to us.
You will never get that 8/8 creature out of Cure. Not at this rate.
Now, it is important that once I turn this creature face up, it no longer has the protection. Next turn, I'm attacking for quite a bit.
Oh, yeah.
This is unblockable, this is unblockable, and this is unblockable.
Oh.
What the hell is this? It's an enchantment land? Hexproof, enters tapped, as it enters, choose a color. Oops.
Chose white.
Okay, buffing their creatures. Okay, that's a lot of damage. Probably just gonna take that on the chin. They're dead, actually. I mean, I just have lethal in play. I still have lethal in play. Oh no, no, I don't have anything close to lethal in play. That's a good card.
Oh.
Yeah, that changes everything. How much damage is that gonna be? Now I have a very, very bad chump blocker. This is 9 damage. I'm going to take all of it. Chump block it next turn. With this crappy creature. I can disguise it, actually. Da-da-da.
Batman.
Okay, hold on. I can still attack with everything. Then you have to chump block with these things. You have to. With each one. But these maybe are better on defense than on offense. Attack with everything. I leave 2 blockers. Block. No, maybe I can do that. What does it say when I deal damage? Turn face up. Until end of turn, whenever a creature you control deals combat damage to a player, investigate? Sure. Oh my god, I forgot with the life link. I was like, wow, you're down to almost no life. No, I'm dead.
Oh.
I totally forgot about that. Stupid, what's it called? Sheltered by ghosts. Okay, I'm dead.
So that's like a slippery bogle, basically.
Yeah, something like that. This matchup's probably not very good at all. It's just like ETBville, which is like the same in Pioneer and so on. So this is not a matchup that I'm looking forward to playing against. And they like draw an obscene number of cards. Like we got our game going, but like I said, very often in Standard, what's really important is being able to deal a steady flow of damage. Unfortunately, Subterranean Schooner doesn't quite do it, just like Smuggler's Copter and Pioneer. But Cryptic Code is like useful. Like we were on our way. But that damn Sheltered by Ghost plus the Ethereal Armor. Yeah, I forgot about the life gain. Okay, that was round 2. Let's move on to round 3. We lost the die roll. Not I'm gonna keep because I do have a Flood Pits Drowner, at least on the draw. But I'm not in love with my hand. Like I said, mana efficiency is so important in Standard. Are we up against this deck again? Is this like a breakout deck or something? I never heard of this thing.
Norn the Wary.
Someone had to have just like scored big with this deck. I played a lot of Standard over the last little while, and I didn't see this deck once. Well, that's unfortunate. I hope this is not going to be a big deck at the NRG series. We had to lock in our deck list like a day ago. Look, this is like this is Champion of the Parish. They officially have Champion of the Parish. That's so cool. Rude. Okay, let's get Deep Root Pilgrimage out again. Create some potential chump blockers.
I love Champion of the Parish.
Sheltered by Ghosts in the main deck? I mean, I guess so. Other decks have it in the sideboard, but this deck, because it's an enchantment-based deck, they'll want it in the main deck. Oh, they're taking my Deep Root Pilgrimage. How rude. Oh my god. I just feel like scooping here so that we can just go on to, like, match 4. Yeah, this is an absolute abomination. Like, if this was such a big deck, I would definitely have Torpor Orb in my sideboard. Torpor Orb does have some utility against other decks. Okay, here's some good news. Okay, I have Flood Pits Drowner. I can oh no, I can't target that guy. Remember, it's got the Ward 2. That's evil.
That's brutal.
It's very brutal. So now how do I want to play this hand? I could play Kiora. I could play Cryptic Coat. Okay, let's go Cryptic Coat. First, I'm going to attack for my... Is it just lifelink? Yeah, I'll just attack for 1. Maybe I can use this 1/1 as a chump blocker. We'll go... Well, maybe I need to guarantee that 4th land drop for flooded... Okay, so I'm going to go Kiora, because I need to guarantee the land drop to go Flood Pits on this stupid thing. So we got the land drop. Dump a Mistway Spy and a Forest. Oh yeah,
it's nice to see these classic modern staples.
Okay, in Standard.
It feels like an old familiar friend.
Oh, they're splashing it around now.
Jesus Christ. These ores are still good though.
Oh, this only means one thing. We're gonna need more chump blockers. Okay, it's not over, because I am going to get this... I'm going to get my pilgrimage back. I don't know at what cost I'm going to get this pilgrimage back. So I have to chump block this thing. Maybe I don't even attack with anything. I just have to guarantee that I have a chump blocker, because I'm going to die otherwise.
He's at 28 life. You're
and I have to pay the ward twice.
He's at 28 life, you're at 5. I mean,
that's fine. Hey, I only need 1 life. If there's no trample...
That video you just posted on your main channel, yeah.
You only need 1 life.
I mean, you're not that dude.
Nope.
Not in this situation. In Modern, in your element, you're 10 times what that guy is.
Wasn't paying attention. Supposed to tap this stupid thing down. Okay, now I'm dead.
In Modern, in your element, you're 10 times what that.
Or can I play on?
I think you're cooked like that big bean.
Like the bean from Chicago. Block. Ooh, okay, maybe I can still play.
He found a way.
Ugh, it's so bad though. I really wish I could keep this Cura on the battlefield. This is stupid. It's this line is gonna look so stupid. Because obviously I didn't have to chump block with my Cura for no reason.
It's, psychological tactics.
Okay, so what I can do now is I can Mockingbird copy the Flood Pit. No, I can't. Because I still have to pay I have to pay the ward again on this stupid thing to shuffle it. Then I have nothing in play. Okay, I have to concede. Damn.
Damn it.
It was... Well, you're fucking talking about stupid bean and all this other crap. I missed my opportunity to do something there. Okay, I'll play Pick Your Poison. Maybe I should play Minor Misstep. More to... Like, I definitely still need to keep some of these Unable to Screams. And the reason for that is I need these cards to deal with the enchantments that draw cards. Okay, what is not important? Maybe I should keep Deep-Root Pilgrimage. Get rid of Cenote Scout. Maybe shave on Flood Pits. How many creatures? I have 16 creatures now. Going too low. Flood Pits is not good, though. But it is good versus... What's it called? Or not good, but playable versus the Sheltered by Ghosts. No, a Minor Misstep isn't going to hit enough stuff. It will hit stuff, but not enough. Okay, I'll just submit this. Hand's terrible. Hand's fine. This hand's good.
Hey, Mulligan. Go to 5.
I'll get rid of the Unable to Scream. We're just going to try to go aggro.
Go to 5, go to 5, go to 5.
Sort of need a Hex Catcher, but I'll take this.
Darn it.
Yeah, the deck looks superior to everything. Ooh, that was a good draw. Okay, that was a very, very nice draw. And maybe we'll get like some Hex Catcher token synergy going on. Unfortunately, I'm only making 1 token a turn, but if we go Hex Catcher, Mockingbird, Hex Catcher, Mockingbird, Hex Catcher, we can get something going. What is this? Can't be... Oh, this is the same thing, but different art. Can't be blocked. Gets a lot of value.
I like this.
Creepy horror.
It looks fun.
It's what's crawling in your air vent.
Yeah. In my ear canal.
Yeah.
Do you ever use one of those ear cleaning kits?
No. I didn't even know anything like that existed.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, let's max damage.
You should go to Chubby Meatball's vet, see if they'll clean your ears.
I'm gonna double attack. Oh, I can only block with one thing. Was there a flash enchantment? I don't remember. There was that flash creature. Oh, wow. They were like, yeah, that's fine. That's what the last player did. There's probably some flash enchantment, so they drew a card with this creature. They're passing. I'm not attacking with this Hex Catcher.
Ooh.
I got another Hex Catcher. Do they have flash speed removal? I doubt it. Copy this. Attack for 6. Definitely don't attack with that one. In the future, I can attack with the other Hex Catcher. This is working out quite nicely. Yeah, that's the only card I know of. Well, I don't know this deck. I honestly do not know the deck list. Haha, we've won 1 game. That's basically like winning the match. Might as well.
Winning the tournament.
Yeah. I can concede from this entire league. That was basically as good as winning. That's like winning the entire match. That's a Merfolk match win right there. To scalp 1 game off of this damn enchantment ETB deck.
Standard has lots of problems. They're still working out the bugs.
Entity Tracker. I ain't afraid of no ghosts. Okay, we got a decent hand we're going to keep.
This card looks AI generated. I mean, the picture anyway.
I have no idea. And it's funny, actually, this is probably around the time when people were really paranoid about artists AI generating some stuff.
Oh, that's not new?
Huh?
How old is this? Do you know?
It's not old.
Okay.
What is this from? 2000? I don't see a year on there, but it's not that old. Duskborn came out this year? Proft's Edict's Memory. Oh, God. What is it called? Proft's Eidetic Memory. Some crap. Ooh, we got Pick Your Poison. But at the same time, I don't want to waste my turn. So... yeah, I don't want to waste my turn.
This
You
also
have combat
looks
turn.
AI.
If you draw more than 1 card this turn, put X+1/+1 counters on target creature you control. Sure, that's fine.
No offense to whoever.
That is not AI
It
generated.
looks sloppy.
No, it does not. That looks like just regular art. This is just a regular artistic image.
For what it's worth, I think Rosewater is just going to fire the entire R&D department and just replace it with an AI.
Enduring Innocence. That is complicated.
Love that little lamb.
Now, what do I do here? Because I definitely want to get rid of this. That's going to be a problem. I can shuffle this away. Yeah, I guess that's something we could do. So I can shuffle this away, pick your poison this card away, and then on the following turn we can play Hexcatcher, Deeproot Pilgrimage, or I mean Deeproot Pilgrimage Pass, or even Deeproot Pilgrimage, Soulstone, Unable to Scream, and then Soulstone can threaten to do stuff. It's just that this can make permanent things permanently bigger and bigger. Oh, I should cancel this, hold on. Not do anything silly here.
It'll be alright. Whoa.
Whoa, they're gone. What happened here?
Yeah, this is new.
Yeah, it's a good card.
No, I mean the prompt that came up that lets you choose like that.
Yeah, because I never played with this card. Pick your poison.
I mean, Daybreak Games is adding functionality.
Oh, this was a great draw. Okay, so we can play Subterranean Schooner and the Pilgrimage, and then we're in business. Do they have just support cards now? I think they have like Ethereal Armor and Sheltered by Ghosts and all this other crap. Okay, let's see if they just empty everything on this creature this turn. Sheltered by Ghosts, yeah. I knew it. So what's going? The Pilgrimage. I didn't like that Pilgrimage, huh? Well, I don't like the life link on that guy.
Zoop.
I also don't like that it pumps itself up.
Nobody does.
Okay, now that this thing is going to be smaller. Oh, no way. You can protect this somehow? Flash enters the battlefield. Oh, it gains hexproof until in turn. Oh, it's an aura. F me. I could have played Hexcatcher. I didn't think I had to play my land drop for the turn. What else does it do? Giant creature gets +1/+0 and has flying. Okay, so I punted. See, this is like the EV that I lose against playing against these new decks. Like, if I know this card exists, I would 100% just play this land. What I could have done was play the land. They play this card, play Hexcatcher, crew the Subterranean Schooner, counter this card, attack with our Schooner, and we are super far ahead with our Mockingbird and this thing. I mean, yeah, so... Flying, hexproof... Whoops, cancel. Well, the good news is I can still do something.
The meta is still forming.
I don't know. I just never saw this deck before, and now I'm playing against it twice. Put in our graveyard? No, we want that card. Oh, no, it's... No, we don't. Enchanted creature... Oh, no, hexproof until end of turn. That's fine.
The Moby Games strategy guide for Standard is still being written.
Hmm?
Never mind. Some people will get that. A lot of aura crap, though. I do like seeing auras, though. An aura deck. I think it's a cute pet deck to have.
Sheltered by ghosts. That's stupid. I have Flood Pits Drowner on top. They should have put this on another creature, because next turn I'm drawing Flood Pits Drowner. I'm gonna tap this thing down, then I'm gonna get rid of it off the face of the earth, and then I'm gonna get both of my creatures back because both sheltered creatures are gonna fall off.
No ward 4.
Okay, let's upkeep, play our Flood Pits Drowner.
The ward doesn't stack, does it?
Oh, maybe it. Oh, it does. Oh, they're a genius. Oh, they're a genius. Oh, you're a genius. Oh, then I'm just dead. Okay, I was wondering. Oh, yeah, I do know what the ward does stack. It says ward 2, ward 2. Well, let's see what happens. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, well, I'm learning something. I guess I never saw two sheltered on sheltered by ghosts on the same creature. Yeah, it gives double ward. Well, this league is awful. And for that reason, I'm conceding everything. We're done here. This was, yeah, they won the match 2-0. Well, that's it. I'm not playing. Well, I'm playing this deck at the NRG series. I have no choice. Not going anywhere. By the way, I did have other versions. We had this cool mono blue version where it was like, so I had access to Fountain Port, Mistway Spy as a flyer. I mean, we always had the flyer. I never actually playtested Kaito, but again, it was like another way to push damage because that was just so important. That was like a main theme. We have like 4 Cryptic Coat, which is a very strong card. Sort of wish I have the 4 Cryptic Coat right now instead of the Cura, but you know, it is what it is. So there's like this version of the deck, and we have Shore Up as a protection spell to our creatures. This deck, it's not bad, it's not great. I don't think it's competitive. I think it's a fine, fun way to play Standard. First match, we had plenty of chances to win, and I just screwed it up, and Slash just flooded out in game 1. Games 2 and 3, we had no chance. Never. Not in that enchantment thing. Too many ETBs, too much value, and would eventually value us out. Oh, that was close, to be honest, because we were going to game 3, and then if I had just played my land, I would have been able to blow them out, but didn't happen. Anyway, my fish fam, hope you enjoy. If anyone has any success with this, just let me know. Yeah, just ride.
The game is still evolving.
Ride up that MTG arena ladder. All right, my fish fam, take care.